Hey guys, SeanB, and today we shall start a new journey, and that journey shall be called MaggiB. This is a new beginner account I'll be playing on because the previous one got pretty boring, and I don't think RTA every day is a very rewarding and amazing gaming experience, so I need to find some other way to play this game and have fun. So we're doing a new beginner account. If you want some sort of meta progression, you can check out the older video for DayZ. But for MaggiB, we're gonna be doing things with a little twist. As you can see right here, my choice for 6-star unit are kinda weird. We still need lapis for the fast 6-star, or else I will never do update in this account because farming is gonna take forever. But we do make 3 drunken master, and they will be my Fran Lauren support squad. I have my boy Roy right here, 6-star as well, because I think he is one of the best GB10 unit. You have defense break, you have attack break, and you have attack bar reduction, and everything scale with his max HP, so his damage output overall will be pretty okay. It's like a Fran Lauren combined kind of thing, which is great. And then we'll try to use my boy Maggi in as much content as possible, especially TOA, because he can bring stun, he can bring AoE dots. So that's a pretty solid TOA unit if you ask me, because we got him from our LD scroll from Feynman. So I streamed the first 12 hours of this beginner account on Twitch, and it was just purely farming 6-star. It has been 4 days-ish, and I have 5 6-stars, so that's not so bad. We do have material to make another 6-star, so Maggi is gonna be next. In the first 14 days of playing the game, don't do anything beside 6-starring, in my opinion. Let's do one summon. The summoning luck on this account has been trash, and I don't reroll for the most authentic experience. Because in the first 14 days, you have EXP 100% up. And if you use an EXP booster, like what I'm doing right now, you get triple EXP for EXP farming. And that is probably the only time when you feel like 6-starring something. The only time where farming Feynman actually feel rewarding, because really fast. Honestly, all the kids nowadays that start new account, they do all dungeon in like a couple days. People finish TOA in 9 days. And there are people who are lucky to pull like a Varad, Rika, or Seema for their early game account. They can almost clear TOA hard in 2 weeks. And that just blow my mind. But for this one, we're not going to do those meta stuff. So my progression will be a bit slower. But I'll try my best to keep sharing my learning experience as well as beginner tips and tricks once again. For the first 14 days, the only thing that you should be doing is farming EXP. And for those who are running out a known scroll, most likely you are not using the 1-star unit. So you should also level up your 1-star unit, make them 2-star, so that you don't run out a known scroll way too fast. Don't feed any 1-star unit as EXP. You use them as evolve fodder. So you level them up, you make them 2-star, you max the level again, make them 3-star. That way you can also save your nat 3 skill up, which might be important, and only use 1-star unit as evolve fodder. The first thing you do would also be unlocking the magic shop, because it allows you to get access to every single item, because there might be runes and mystical scroll that get hidden behind the locked column. So you buy the 2-star silver from the shop because they're cheap and they're good for the material. At the start of the game, you get a lot of mana. Like, you get hell a lot of mana. So buy the 2-star unit. It saves you 2 runs or 3 from Feynman, which is not a bad idea. And sometime you might find yourself some good rune from the shop. Give it a go as well, because in the early game, you can't be picky about your runes. You see something that's 6-star percentage, HP defense, or speed with 1 or 2 good substat, you go for it. That will be your starter rune for GB10. Also, when you farm EXP, you might want to farm your EXP here, because here they will drop speed set, and this is the set that allows your team to be faster than the trash wave in a giant speed 10 run. Also just relevant for most unit early game. You can rune anything on Swift, anything can enjoy a bit more speed, and then you farm stage number 2 for the slot 2 rune for speed. You farm number 4 for HP or attack, and you farm number 6 for HP percent or attack percent. And then you might want to get 1, 3, 5 to just complete the set. But farm a lot in number 2 for the speed slot 2, and then percentage in number 4 and number 6. That's where you get the starter GB10 rune for your first GB10 team. So I'll be using this, might be adding Lapis, or if I'm chat enough, I'll put Maggi in, but there's no leader skill, so that's kind of not fun. So I might be using Lapis and reserve Maggi for TOA, because I think it's gonna shine there pretty well. So we have healing, speed buff, attack buff, healing over time, attack reduction, all the debuff relevant for GB10. This should be able to do it, but I need the runes. For now, I don't need to farm runes just yet. I'll be 6-starring Maggi, and I'll be 6-starring some other stuff as well. Also, what I want to talk about is there has been people telling me that in the Summoners War official Discord, and when people ask for help in the early game stage, and they ask about Fran and Lauren, and the people in the Discord actually not recommend Fran and Lauren for early game TOA or early game GB10. And that just it makes me angry, dude, because Fran and Lauren plus I would say a Vert or a Crow or a Lapis or Sigmarus or any of the combination that you can get for early game, it's just gonna win you early game so fast that your mind will be blown. Fran Lauren combination has so many things in them that no old school combination between Veramos, Bernard, Shannon, Bella can even compare. And Fran Lauren is relevant this game from the day 1 to day 2000. Those two will just carry you so hard that nothing can compare, especially in the early game, especially in this period where you can get access to Fran almost immediately from the event with the ancient coins. And Lauren, with a little bit of begging, you can get her early game too. And 6-starring them first together with your Lapis, together with maybe luck sacking a Vert fusion somewhere in between, or just get a Crow. Those who just... Oh wait, am I doing normal? Okay, I'm sorry. Those will destroy early game for you. And if not, if someone is saying otherwise, then I don't know. Like, until this day, they still recommend people to get Bernard, Shannon, Veramos, Darian, Bella for your starting GB10 team, when there are resources out there available for free to teach people how to just crush this game early on, step by step. It just, gosh dang it. Someone's official Discord as well, so it pissed me off knowing that there's still so many believers out there believe or disbelieve Fran Lauren progression route. So if you're watching this and you wonder what's the best way to progress, check out the episode 1 of my first beginner account series and just follow along. There have been so many people that follow that exact guide step by step, and they have achieved so much in the game that my early game progression now actually look not good anymore. Like all the kids nowadays, man, just couple days, all dungeon done, TOA in 11 days, 9 days. Quite normal actually. So yeah, this is gonna be a new account where we just play around with stuff that should not work. And if this account can actually achieve PvE progression in the game, there's no excuse for you to be like, I can't do GB10, I can't do DB10, I can't do TOA normal. Like, you have no excuse. If I can achieve those in the game with unit that you probably don't even think of using for the dungeon or whatever, then you should have no excuse. Okay, just accept the fact that you got to just work a bit harder to achieve those and stop complaining, okay? So we're gonna be playing around with Maggi, Drunken Master, and all that good stuff soon in the future. I play on this account quite a fair bit. I would say 5-6 hours a day, maybe a little bit more, but not to the point of like 12 hours, 16 hours a day, because I do play my main account as well and 7 days in Grand Cross, which means I can't just farm on this forever, because, you know, gotta pay attention to something else. So it's not that unrealistic too in terms of game time. Okay, that's all I want to say for this account. For the start, it's gonna be fun, exciting. If you enjoy this, definitely smash the like to support the start of the journey, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Let's go. MaggiB.